All right, I'm going to be going through Word Module 2, the textbook project 2.1. So I'm just going into Cengage MindTap into the textbook project. So I'm going to go ahead and download my files, and I'm going to open up my start file. So I'll go ahead and open this up, and I'm going to click Enable Editing. And next, I'm going to save it. I'm just going to go back to Cengage MindTap because I want to be able to save it as the expected file name. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to do File, Save As. I'm going to go to where I save my files. So my document formatting folder, document formatting 1, and I'm going to save it here. So I'm just going to paste that expected file name. I'm going to save. Okay, I'll zoom in a bit so it's easier to see. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to just ensure that the show hide, the paragraph marks are on, and then I'm going to click my review tab. So click review, and then in the tracking group, so over here, actually it's in the markup group. So markup group, I'm going to click where it shows simple markup, and so if it doesn't show simple markup, I want to make sure that that is selected. And then over here on the right, so you're going to see these icons, and if I click on that, that's the comment, and if I click on it, it's going to show what the comments are specifically. If I click on it again, or if I click up here in the comments, if I click that, show comments, it's going to just hide, and you'll see the icons again. So I am going to show them, and what you can do in with comments is if you are collaborating with a colleague, or you need someone to review a report or a letter before sending it out, they can provide their comments, their questions, or anything like that, so that there's more eyes and more input into a document. And so here you can see Serena Rossi, please review my notes on the printed copy of this document. There's a question here, and so on. And so it's a great way to be able to collaborate. Okay, so I just want to make sure that my insertion point is at the beginning of my document. So I'm going to hit Control Home to go to the beginning. And I'm going to, in my comments group, I'm going to click on Next. I want my first comment to be selected, so you can see it's selected by the purple border. So read that comment and then click Next. So the next one, this one says, I might want to use this paragraph in another document, but I'm concerned it might be too long. What is its total word count? So you can see the word count. If you click on the very bottom on this status bar, so here it shows page 1 of 2, 695 words. If I click on that, rate by right by the 695 words, you'll see the word count comes up. It has pages, words, characters, paragraphs, and lines. So that gives you more statistics about this particular document. I'm going to close that for now. The other thing that you can do to see specifically like for paragraphs is I'm just going to triple click anywhere in the second paragraph. So this is the second paragraph here. So the one, this one here, the amount of money you borrow. So triple click to select that paragraph. And then you see here at the bottom, because we selected it, it shows 85 of 695 words. So that paragraph is 85 words. So I'm going to click into this comment and I'm going to type 85. And then I'm going to press this blue arrow to post my reply. And so it also has my name that I posted that reply, 85. Now, if I want to edit my comment, if I realize later I want to add something or change it, I can click on this pencil to edit comment. And I'm just going to put my insertion point before the 8, and I'm going to type the word count is 85 and then include a period. And then you can press the check mark. So now it shows the word count is 85. All right, next, we're going to click next for our comments. We're going to go to the next comment, which says, please insert your first and last name here. And so after the prepared by, you want to put your insertion point between the colon and the Y. And you're going to press the space bar, and then you're going to type your first and last name. So I'll type Jennifer Steinmist. And then I want to delete this comment, so click on it. And then up here in my comments group, I'm going to click delete. So that removes that comment. And then I'm going to, in my comments group, click previous and previous again. And then in this one, I'm going to click this more button, so the 3 dots, and then click delete thread. Okay. Next, I am going to scroll down to the middle of page 2, and I see rental property. So it says, if you are considering buying a rental property is in all caps. And so if I was proofreading this document, I might see this all caps, and I'm not sure if it's meant to be in all caps, but it doesn't look right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that text, rental property. And I'm going to go to the Home tab. In the font group, I'm going to click change case. So this is the large A and the small a, change case, and I'm going to select lowercase. So this changes it all to lowercase. And with the text still selected, I'm going to click on my review tab. And then in the comments group, I'm going to click new comment. And I'm going to type, I assumed you didn't want this in all uppercase letters, comma, so I changed it to lowercase, period. And then I'm going to click the post comment. And now I'm going to come up to my comments group and click show comments so that the comments are no longer visible. And if I hover over rental property, you can see like the screen tip and you can see what my comment was right there. All right, and then I'm just going to kind of move my mouse away. All right, the next part. Okay, I'm going to scroll to see the numbered list on page 2. So this is like after the step-by-step process. The numbered list supply the required documentation, that part. I'm going to triple click to select the 4th paragraph, so the one that says complete the online form. So I'm going to triple click to select that line. And I'm going to move it up so it is before supply the required document. So I want this step to become the first one. So it's selected, so now I'm just going to click and drag it up to right before the S in supply, and then that will now move it to step number 1. All right. Okay, next I'm going to click on my Home tab, and I'm going to scroll up so that I can see the top title, Home Loans at Moraine Mortgage. Excuse me. I'm going to press and hold my control key, and I'm going to click anywhere in the last sentence of the 2nd paragraph that reads make an appointment to start your application process today. So control, and then I'm going to just click in that sentence, make an appointment. And then in the clipboard group, so that's over here on the far left, I'm going to click the cut button. So the cut is the one that has scissors. And this ends up going to my clipboard. So I'm going to, next, I just want to delete that extra space. So with your paragraph, your show hide, you can see that there's a space there. I'm just going to hit my backspace key to delete that. All right, now I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of page 2, and I'm going to click at the end of the 2nd to last paragraph in the document, just to the right of the period after true. So click after true, and then I'm going to click on the paste button. So it has, now it puts it in make an appointment to start your application process today. All right, and then be sure to save if you don't have autosave on. Okay, and then now let's scroll up a little bit so we can locate the 2nd sentence in the paragraph below now's the time heading. So the second sentence, it's a good idea to fill out an application now, that one. So hold your control key and then click on that sentence and it will select it. So it's a good idea to fill out application. In the clipboard group, you're going to click copy. So that's the one that has like the 2 pages. So click copy. And then we're going to go ahead and open a new document. So just click file, and then under new click blank document. And then we are going to open up our clipboard. So we'll just click the clipboard launcher in the bottom right here. And then we are going to click that the first option. It's a good idea. And then here, this paste options little control icon that's here, we're going to click on that. This gives us our paste options. So there's the option use destination theme, keep source formatting, merge formatting, or keep text only. And we are going to click the keep text only. Okay. All right, so before that, the text had the word now in italics, and now it's not italics. Okay, then we're going to press enter to start a new paragraph, and then we're going to click the second item, which is make an appointment to start your application process today. So that gets inserted. And then we're just going to save this document. So you can save it where you save your files. So I'm going to save it in my document formatting folder. And we are going to save this as np_wd_2_second handout. Okay. All right, then we are just going to go ahead and we're going to close this file. So then you can file close. It brings us back to our handout file. You can open up the clipboard launcher, and we're just going to go ahead and clear all on our clipboard and then just close your clipboard pane. Okay. All right. Next, let's control home to go to the beginning of our document. And on the left edge of the taskbar, we're going to click the page indicator. So if I click like over here by page 1 of 2, it opens up the navigation pane. And so there's headings, pages, results, and then if I have it on pages, I can click on page 1 or click it on page 2. This is really beneficial if you have a really long document with lots of pages. You can easily, instead of having to scroll through, you can just click on the icon. All right, so we are going to now click results. And in the search document field, we are going to type Moraine Mortgage. So MORAINE_MORTGAGE. And you don't have to press enter. You're going to see all of the text that has Moraine Mortgage. You're going to see it come up here. In the navigation pane here, over in this search, you're going to click on the little arrow, and you are going to click options. The find options window opens up, and you're going to click match case. So this is going to match like uppercase or lowercase, and it's going to match it for what we search. To match case, and then we're going to say OK. And then we're going to hit Control Home to ensure that we're at the very beginning of our document. We're going to click in the search field in the navigation, and we're going to type Moraine Mortgage, MORAINE_MORTGAGE. So now there's a few less results that show up. So Moraine Mortgage, Now, if you wanted to maneuver between each one, you can click on these down arrows. If I click on the next one, it takes me to that particular instance of Marine Mortgage. If I click it again, it takes me to the next instance, so I can go to each one. We are going to go to the one that has additional documentation, your agent at Marine Mortgage. So that one. All right. And then we are going to then go Control Home. So I have to click in the document and then Control Home to go to the beginning of our document. And then I'm going to, with the Home tab selected, over in the editing group, I'm going to click Replace. It opens up the Find and Replace window. So it already has Find What? Marine Mortgage. You'll see it has the options match case. We're going to replace with, and actually I'm going to click this More button here first. You can see there are other options here too. So in the replace with, I'm going to type Marine Mortgage, but this is initial caps. So the M in Marine, M-O-R-A-I-N-E, and then Mortgage is going to be capitalized because it's a proper noun. It's the name of a company, Marine Mortgage. Then I'm going to click Find Next, and I'm going to click Replace. I'm going to click Find Next, Replace. I might have missed one. I'm just going to go check again. Yeah, I missed this one. Loan, that one. I'm going to replace that one. Okay, so now it replaced all of them. Also, you could also click Replace All to ensure that you get them. We've done zero replacement because they're already done. So just to ensure. All right, and then we can close that window. Then in our navigation pane, we're going to click the little arrow here in our search field, and we're going to click Options. We're going to deselect the match case, and then we're going to click OK, and then we're going to go ahead and close our navigation pane. All right, let's go to Control Home to the beginning of our document. And in our styles group, so over here in our styles group in the middle, we're going to click this More button. So this has different styles for headings, titles, and so on. So if I hover over, you can see the examples. We are going to click the title style. So this applies the title style to our title. And then we're going to, in the paragraph group, we're going to click Center to center that paragraph. And then let's triple click that paragraph to select it. We're going to apply bold. And then we're also going to click the font color. So that's the A with the red underline. And we're going to choose blue accent 5, darker 25%. So blue accent 5, darker 25%. Okay. Then let's just click anywhere in the loan types heading. So it's the side heading just below. And we are going to click this for the style heading 1. So you may have to click your More button, and you're going to click heading 1. So that applies heading 1 to that heading. We'll scroll down to click on the loan applications heading, and we're also going to apply heading 1 to that heading. And then we're going to repeat those steps for the step-by-step process heading, heading 1, and now's the time. We'll click on heading 1 for that too. Alright, so let's save, and I'm just going to zoom out so you can see what our document now looks like. Alright, and so that is it for the Word textbook project for Module 2, so technically 2.1.